I thought it was recording. Why am I speaking in English? What would happen if her half sister was here and trying to put into her dungeon again? Sorry, I love it a mess, but I'd rather her take a karma off cows than my cow would be peaceful and free. We can watch them. Let's not pretend that everybody doesn't want me to take. Let's not pretend that everybody wants me to. That everybody doesn't want me to take over the world with up. Because they do. Let's not pretend everybody wants me to be the leader of every industry, because they do. Why am I saying this? It pisses me off. Everybody's around me trying to make me so insecure. I'm laughing and making me think of something that's exact opposite from the truth and hiding the truth from me just because I can't see it. The reason I can't see it here. Not just because of her. And I'm not saying I'm Kalki once again. I'm blabbering. When is this gonna stop? I'm trying to stop and I can't stop blabbering. So August 20th, they put it up. Is August 20th the final date? Because I thought last year was the final date and it wasn't the final date. Apparently it's August 28th, 2025. And then if I end up not doing that, then it's August 28th, 2026. I'm gonna snap. You guys know the real year. At least I'm virtual words. You guys know the real. Please tell me you guys know the real date. What else? Was I saying? I need a bow and arrow. I thought I was gonna give me a bow and arrow the first day I was born. I still haven't held. I did hold a bow and arrow when I was 16. And I'm marking the spot on data I have. Am I being arrogant about it? No. But I have a problem trying to break my arm because I'm not hold a bow and arrow. Trying to separate me from a bow and arrow? What the heck? That makes no sense. Your weapon is like your hand. It's like a part of your body for real. Like, I don't know. I'm blabbering. I need to dance, man. What else would I say? I'm in love. Get out of it. But the point is, I don't feel like I deserve romantic love. Because I think that I want to choose one person for every lifetime, and even if it was by mistake, if I am their first and they're not my first, I have an issue, even if it was by accident. I don't want to find this out in one lifetime after Zoe lives. One. I remember this in one lifetime. So what, everyone else supposed to commit suicide? Like, I don't get this. Reason I can't hear, I have a problem in every lifetime. I can't hear or see if I don't eat. If I go a day without, I don't know how many days it is, but I should be eating every day. If I don't eat, I can't see or hear good people, which is not a good thing. And they have always known this, the bad ones. They never. And, which has been most of the lifetime. So most of the lifetime I can see or hear you guys. I'm blabbering. Is my soul ending? I'm not gonna blabber that part. What else? What else can I tell you this? I'm supposed to. I'm watching an audio, but I don't know if I'm gonna watch an audio because I'm so possessed. Oh. Awesome. Choo. I messed up, but they've done severe brainwashing me. Talk about the greatness have been happening for us 4. Everyone who reiterates me is continuously living with 24/7 in their heads, except when they're sleeping or dead. I enjoy what I did. So that's happening, which is why I brain that the telepathic rape is increasing by infinity every second, which is how I keep sleeping. Because they can't possess me if I'm not traumatized, and that much of trauma has to be required in order to possess me to sleep, and for them to figure out stuff. Blabbering, where's this gonna end? I'll be talking to you, I don't know how to do this too. I remembered every single soul, and I wasn't supposed to be born, but I was, because that powers, and the Lord had powers, that I teleported with the Lord when I was in the womb, and that He's the reason why I was born. But also, how I remember I couldn't, my arm wasn't growing, my limbs weren't growing, my head wasn't growing, my brain wasn't growing, my heart wasn't growing. I remember those types of things that kept me alive. But I had to be alive for everybody. Magically, my body grew. It's believable. And that's the reason for eternity, and I was blocked that. You're gonna bleed me after this. Watch me go sane again after this. I can never give birth to a bad one, so I made sure that I could die because of a bad one instead of I die because of abortions, because I only adopted a bad one, and time apparently ends because of that. This is why they're trying to kill me with a bad one inside me, because they want birth stuff. So what? Every single child that's born from me is immortal, which is why they try to kill every child, and I'm immortal because I don't die if I'm pregnant with a good child, other than through water and fire. By drowning and by burning, but it's the only way to kill me if I'm pregnant with a good child, if I don't die. They survive. So much pain. I miss my family, because if that's what I was being created for, if that's how I was created, and that's the Lord is constantly Chad, I was looking at the Lord. Who the fuck's gonna believe me? Thinking about them every second, thinking about how to take care of them every second, playing games with them, being with them for the rest of eternity. There's zillions of different scenarios in my head, which is how the Lord combats the telepathic rape, and that's how I'm able to function, because of that obsession that I already have with them. And because of that, oh god, kill your Rajinikanth's granddaughter, go ahead. Oh my god. Why don't you go become his granddaughter and go die? You're just scared from this shit then. Is there a problem with me being Rajinikanth's granddaughter? That's their problem, it's not mine. I don't see myself as better than anybody because of it. Once again, I'm never toting that back. I'm my oppa's daughter, no matter what he is in any lifetime, I'm his daughter. I would like to make that very clear, not because he's famous, not because he's an actor. Wherever my oppa is, that's where my soul is, that's who he is. Oh, they live, I'm also alive because my soul has no connected with Shimon's. It was the only way to keep me alive. And so there's zillion different worlds in my head where blabbering everything. I can't stop blabbering. Where I'm trying to press the stop button right now, I'm not able to. And it's basically a million different worlds and a million different games. I was always playing with me to make me happy, and every single one he thinks I'm yelling at him. And that's my issue. And he thinks sometimes I'm to go commit suicide. This is why I committed suicide, but then I stopped him because he probably heard me say no at the final moments. But he's still loving, and he's playing all these games with me because I love games. And with every single day, I'm trying to figure out how to say the multiverse. And I haven't been saying intuition. There's Kalki hasn't been saying intuition for the past couple of hours because Khalid brainwashed Kalki to say intuition because that's how everything's happening and people are being saved. I'm not in control of my own brain. Soul's ending. Brave. Make sure your rabbits and peacocks and pears are constantly eating. Honestly, even if you have water, that's enough. And if you don't, that's fine. Just make sure you're constantly touching them. Okay, the thing is, you can only, I can see all other species, only when you're the same species that you can't see. So rabbits have seen me, even though they haven't eaten. I can't see them. No, I can't see good people. Like if you're human, then you can't see the good human species. If you're a rabbit, then you can't see the good rabbits. It's like that. But that's why it's what I am those that are seeing because I can see them. And the reason why when I was burned they didn't come isn't their fault. They all heard me scream. They heard a bus scream. Villages and villages and villages heard us scream. And the reason is because my feet were on the floor and the heart is in my in me, so it gets cursed. So if since basically the heart, the body of the heart is connected with the floor, it basically creates it stops the good animals from coming to me. If I was up in the air and getting burned, they would have got to me. If I was in the ocean, the reason the crabs came to me is because the water was right there. It doesn't. The heart has. It won't work. That contact the feet, and it doesn't work near the beach. On the beach, I'm saved. Now the terrorist that knows everything, does something on everything. And what else? Vijay Deverakonda gave everybody the power to rape me. Talk about that way. That's correct. He's not my husband. I just samyada back then. What the F? Me and of course samyada because we're pissed off and someone raped a child, so we're samyada pissed off, possessed. He tries to samyada and tries to make everything he's me when he's just a rapist. Still a rapist before I married me. No. You should know this stuff about a person before I married him. You know why I married him? To kill me. He believed I was Sita. Dominant. Tried to marry Sita. Anyways, there's that. Okay, next video I'm gonna end it.